Yo, what's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the Leicester City Career Mode here on Football Manager Mobile. Um, as you can see from the top right corner over here, we are in November. So I played a lot. Um, and a lot has been going on behind the scenes in the lead up to this episode. I'm thinking of doing like 3 months at a time, and then so it'll be September, October, November, December, January, Feb, March, April, May. So it's like the end of the season roundup as well. Um, so yeah, like I said, a lot's been going on, and if we just cast our gaze at the fixtures we've had, so last time I believe we were around here, we decided to about to play Wrexham, or we just played Wrexham. We won 2-0. Then we had a nice 2-0 win over Middlesbrough with Jimmy J. Morgan, Alvin Savage, our two strikers, uh, coming through with the goals. And then unfortunately we lost 1-0 to Ipswich. Jeremiah scored. It has no explanation for that match. Um, we beat Derby 2-1. Uh, George Hurtley and Jimmy J. Morgan coming through with the goals. We had no with Oxford. 2-1 loss to Forest, who are down from uh, the Prem. The Morgan Gibbs White had a penalty. Ollie skipped, and then George Hurtley bagged a goal there. After that, I would say we had a pretty decent run, except for this 2-1 loss to Sheffield. We beat QPR 3-2. Jeremy Monga, Mageke, and Abel Fabiani. Abel Fabiani has been playing really well. We had a 3-0 here. Steve Fabiani back a brace. We had an goal to finish with 2-1. It was quite a close game, honestly. Everything kind of happened in the first half, though. 4-1 against Luton away as it happens. At Kenilworth Road. Uh, Cheeto Obi came on and just destroyed them, to be honest. It was a tight game when he came on. The man is unbelievable. Um, the man sent off and Cheeto Obi finished the game at the end there. And then Cheeto Obi again. Um, yeah, it's been all right. It was tough after the season when we started picking up some results. If you look at the table, we are in third place with 16 games gone, um, just 3 points off the pace. So we are in a good position, I would say, in a really good position. If we just look at some players, that's our top goal scorer is Jimmy J. Morgan with 7 goals, but way off Tom Cannon with 16 and Josh Sargent. I spoke about him the very maybe first or second episode of the season. Just bad, man. He's just a bad man, to be honest with you. Um, and aside from that, we don't really have anyone. Cheeto Obi on 4, and that's it. It's been a little topsy-turvy, a little disappointing, to be honest with you. Um, we look for assists. We've got 2 men up. We've got George Otley with 5, and David also with 4, um, and Patrick McCarty with 3. It's been it's been okay, I guess, for us. We've got 3 men of the matches. 3 men with most man of the matches. Tom Cameron, average rating. Victor Christensen has been phenomenal. He's been so solid at the back for us. And yeah, but in all honesty, I think that we could be doing more. It feels like something is still missing in the team, and I don't really know what it is. It could be like a link between midfield, or maybe it's just a lack of familiarity between the players. Maybe tactics are not working anymore now that we've gone to a new league. But yeah, I feel like we could be doing much better, but we aren't. Again, like I said, maybe it's just the difficulty of the league. But I would say George Utley is my top performer because in 14 games, he got 4 goals and 5 assists, which is unbelievable. I thought Patrick Mercado would be doing much better. Maybe it's just not being familiar with the league, but he's been doing really good. You can see his average rating is still pretty high. Um, 2 goals and 3 assists in 13 games. Output could be better, but could also be much worse, to be honest with you. But yeah, so that's what's been happening. And then if I just show you the team that I've been playing with, more or less, um, so normally I would have uh, scholarships, I would have Wilson Brown, and any combination of Simpson Puse or Suter to go with Koulibaly, Christensen, Faber Fabiani, um, Babbage, or most of the time, actually Jimmy Jane, I think. Um, and then Babbage comes on off the bench. I think Mercado. I've been recently playing Bale with and then I usually put David also here, but you can see he's got a red, so you can't play this next game. All these keep his injured. So I'll probably put Hamza Chowdhury here, or I could even put Gay over here and put Mercado here. So it would be something like that. Um, this is more or less the team that I've been going with, more or less. And the playing quite defensive, I mean quite balanced, and we look for overlaps, work it into a box, move on. I'm considering changing, looking for overlaps, so moving it, see what they come up with, but working into the box. Because we have a culture, we can see this. And our captains for the future is Ollie Skipper. Hamza Chowdhury, I considered selling him, but he's a good player to have around. He can play as a forwarding midfield, he can play as box to box, he can play in defense as well. Um, Ollie Skip I also considered maybe moving on, but he's really useful. He can play at centre back and he can play anywhere in the midfield. You can see he has his own playing midfield. And his creativity and decisions are not bad, but he's injured at the moment. Can't really shoot, but yeah, you can see Jacob Murphy's coming. Um, in all honesty, he's just there to make up numbers. He's really experienced. Paulo Correa, we blame him at centre back in all honesty. Um, just because he's not as quick as he used to be. And I think he's a commanding presence at the back, which is with a little bit more speed than centre back. Chiro Obi's been good. Remain Mondo might consider moving on. I mean, haven't seen too much progress out of him, so I might consider moving him on. We paid 5 million for him. I thought he would be much better, but hasn't come through with the goods. In all honesty, um, Jaden now has been pretty decent. In all honesty, he's come on, he's made an impact. Some of his staff should be improving, but they aren't. But I really enjoyed using him. But Victor Christensen has been phenomenal. Luke Thomas, I did consider moving him on, but he's good rotation. The problem with him is that I can't find someone to mentor him to change his personality trait because his personality look is insecure. So I can't play in big matches. That's the thing. And Jimmy J Morgan still wants to be. And if I try and talk to him, oh, um, because we're okay, fair enough. But anyway, as I was saying about the team, right? We've seen some of these transfers here, but if I show you future transfers, I have a whole bunch of players coming. So I've got uh, Pablo Aparecido, later the Souza Jr. Pablo, Pablo. All right. There are some concerns about his work permit, I think, but yeah, left-footed ball-winning midfielder could be really, really handy. Um, and I think he had five-star potential. And with Anthony Cortez, goalkeeper, five-star potential as well, 4.5 star, I think. Um, yeah, five-star potential. Lacks a command of presence, but I think with some training, um, he can he can definitely improve a lot. We got Sebastian Medina, striker, right foot, left foot, pretty much complete forward, 16 years old, 4.5 star potential. I think we can train the leadership. We've got Otto Rosengren. He's probably going to come into the midfield just to beef it up a little, get some variation, some decent quality. 24 years old. He's almost at his peak of potential and ability. But I think he's going to be a fantastic bring in. We might just have to improve his shooting slightly, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to him. There's only uh, 5 footed, so we just have to play around with the midfield and see how we can include him. And then there's this guy, Emin Hadžradinovic, Hadžradinovic from Bosnia Herzegovina. 5 star potential, a lot of problems, a lot of things. But I think even if we can train him up a little, maybe it's someone we can move on to like a bigger club and we can make some decent profit for him. So yeah, these are some pending transfers. Some of them might not come through because of work permit issues, uh, but we will see when the time comes. And just for the rest of November, we've got Stoke, Swansea, Blackburn, we've got Everton, which for some reason was marketed as an easy game away. So Everton clearly have big problems here. See, Illuminum died. Such a good player. And yeah, you would think with someone of his quality, they would be doing really well. Maybe Carlos Alcaraz would be someone we look into bringing in, but yeah, I don't think that we can afford that. Ty George, wow. But yeah, we don't have money like that to be pulling out such good players. In all honesty, much as we might want to, true. But yeah, in terms of my team, that's what's been going on. Um, you can see I'm still kind of scouting on for players. My shortlist is quite intense. I've also got like a whole bunch of players who've been transfer listed if the player wants to move. So it could be uh, something we look into. One person I'm thinking of bringing in is Shea Lacey for Man United, but they want me to pay his release clause, which is about 18 million. I don't really want to do that, but he is interested. He is very interested. I think he wants first team game time. Um, and it comes to us, uh, then that's probably what we will get first team game time because Ian Poveda is not the greatest. Jacob Murphy's old. Ian Poveda's good rotation. Um, David Fabian is a lone player, and even though he's phenomenal, I don't think he will come to us in truth. Anything of fine. He's on his own. He's just here to develop and get better because he's a phenomenal player. But yeah, it's far better than a stronger try women together. So yeah, maybe Shea Lacey. And then I came across Adam Asner, Everton. I don't remember if he's been transfer listed, but yeah, really, really good all round player. Good start, not really expecting him to shoot or winning high balls, but yeah, uh, I think he's really good value for money. Um, and I think he'd be a phenomenal premium. Um, but yeah, it's just one of those ones where we're taking it as it comes. And we're just trying to see what happens with the team. But yeah, so that's been that. That's what's happened the last 3 months or so. And if you have any questions or you want to see something in particular in the next episode, maybe stats or player, then please let me know in the comment section below. But for now, it's been lit. Peace.